When you apply for a tech role, you know that there is going to be a tech round, but it varies from company to company, role to role. Now, let's say it is data science or software engineering. If you're applying for a very specific role, that is Java developer, you know what the question is going to be about. It's going to be about Java or projects you build around it. But if it's a generic role, like a software engineer in a big tech company like Google, the questions will be problem solving, but you do not know what they're going to ask you or what the panel is going to look like. That's exactly what we are going to look in this video. We have Akhand here to give us insights regarding the same. Hey Akhand, can you give us a quick intro about yourself?
Hi, my name is Akhand. I head customer success at Scaler. I have over 15 years of experience, having worked with enterprises such as Zomato, Foodpanda, and Ola. I have worked with and spoken to thousands of learners and hundreds of recruiters, and have also built and scaled my own teams.
Awesome. So the reason we are speaking about coding interviews today is to give you guys an idea of what to expect when you first go to an SDE1 tech round. So before we get started, if you're looking to upskill in system design, DSA, or any tech topic that you want, Scaler provides free masterclasses. You can check out the link in the description. Choose a topic of your choice and register for it and learn it. So Akhand, first question is, when freshers or anybody get into their first tech round, they know the questions will be around problem solving, but they do not know what it is going to be about, even though they practice. So how do you approach those questions?
So during these rounds, what is focused on more is not the solution or the end outcome, but the approach.
Okay.
So what you should focus on as a candidate is solutioning, thinking out loud, talking about why you're doing what you're doing, what is the merit and demerit of certain solutions. And that is something you should stress a lot on. That will help the interviewer understand your way of thinking and your solution to problem solving.
Got it. Talking about problem solving, we have DSA. After AI, there has been a rise in the popularity of the keyword that is DSA still relevant? So is DSA still relevant?
Absolutely, DSA is highly relevant, still highly relevant in most of the larger product companies till date. The only difference is that the mode is changing. So right now, a lot of the larger companies are conducting in-person interviews than what used to have earlier, which was online. And it is still as highly relevant, especially if you are a beginner.
Yeah, I had read 3 months ago that Sundar Pichai had put out a press release that Google is going back to in-person interviews because of AI. Okay, so now I want to ask the next question, which is around interviewing again. But I want to know what could be the difference that the recruiter is looking for in an SDE1 and an SDE2 tech round here.
So when someone is evaluating a candidate for an SD1 role, the focus is going to be more around problem solving. So DSA is very important there. But when you talk about a more senior role, such as an SD2, the focus is more on system design, where the expectation is for you to build highly scalable system. And even in a full-time role, as you progress through the hierarchy, you are expected to become stronger and stronger in system design.
Got it. So let's say I am technically skilled. I know what is going to be asked in these interviews. I practice DSA, I practice system design. But how do I practice?
So for example, at Scaler, we do have the provision of a live mentor as well as an AI mock interview
Yeah.
tool. So depending on your personal preference and your time feasibility of timing, you can opt for either. Now, when it comes to practicing otherwise, it's highly recommended that you spend a lot of time in practicing, right? In mocks,
Yeah.
where essentially it allows you to fail and learn. If you fail during a mock, there's a redo.
Yeah.
But if you fail in a live interview, there's no redo.
Yeah.
Right? So might as well fail as many times as possible and learn from that, so that when you are sitting in actual interview, you do well there.
So is there any hack that could help you potentially do better in your tech rounds?
Absolutely. And in fact, this is something that a lot of people don't spend enough time on, which is thoughtfully crafting your resume.
Okay.
right? So the entire discussion around all the things that you mentioned, approach, concepts, etc., stems from the content on your resume,
Okay.
which will be your past experience. If you do not have any past experience, it will be around the projects that you have crafted by applying the tech knowledge that you have,
Got it.
right? So by thoughtfully crafting your resume, making sure that the content is very relevant to the role that you're applying to, and you are thorough with it so that you can talk about it.
Got it.
If you do that, you will be very well prepared for the questions that will come your way. Because questions are generally around the work that you have done, the approach you have taken, uh, merits and demerits, etc. So, if you know what you have mentioned on your resume, that ensures that you're prepared for all the various types of questions that come your way.
So to quickly summarize from my side, to do better in a tech interview, first and foremost, you have to make sure your resume has the relevant skills and the projects which you can answer well. And once you get into the interview round, you have to make sure you explain your approach, right? That I think goes for all rounds. To do that, you have to practice a lot of mock interviews. Right?
Absolutely. So everything ties into each other. And like you rightly said, it all starts at the resume crafting stage.
Okay, so that's it for this discussion, guys. In this series, we talk about resumes, how to navigate through layoffs and career breaks, salary negotiations, behavioral rounds, and in this particular session, we spoke about technical rounds. So, if you do not want to miss any video in this particular series, make sure you're subscribed. So, thank you for chiming in. See you in the next one.